Madden holiday is here and we will play all night. Calling sick and sound sincere, in tackles will delight. The fridge is packed with drink and meat, the taste of victory sure is sweet.
Seeing as how the AFC Championship game is not being played in Atlanta this week, it obviously means I was off on one of my predictions. I guess I really need to learn to stop going against the Bengals, though admittedly it's going to be kind of tough sometimes. Now, since I'm not doing a video for each conference this week, we're going to be taking things in a bit of a different direction and going in chronological order. In other words, I'm starting with the early game first, which means the two games we're covering are the NFC Championship game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles, and the AFC Championship game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. I wish I had a little bit more to say in order to help pad this opening segment out more, but I guess I really don't, and since we're covering fewer games, that means we're getting a shorter video, so, I guess I should also point out that when I was getting my game capture footage for the AFC Championship game, I kind of forgot to record during the fourth quarter, so yeah, you're only getting basically 3 video segments for that part. Anyway, let's get to it.
Here's to you, our special Chimmy Meal Deal, and it's right on the money.
From Chi-Chi's.
For a limited time, $4.50 buys you an incredible meal. First, dip into all the fresh homemade chips and salsa you want. Then, sink your appetite into our famous chicken or ground beef chimichanga, served up crisp, flaky, and hot, with Spanish rice and refried beans, all for you.
And the incredible Chi-Chi's.
Our special $4.50 Chimmy Meal Deal.
We're for you.
We design our Converse All-Stars for the greatest athletes in the world. The greatest basketball players like Dr. J. The greatest tennis players like Chris Evert. The greatest football players like Tony Dorsett. The greatest base stealers like Lou Brock. The world's greatest competitors in almost every sport are training and winning in Converse, the shoes of the stars.
He fell on his label! Ouch! Who's what? We are! Of what? Of Bud!
Don't run out of Bud. Come into AMPM's Bud Bowl headquarters and stock up on 24-can suitcases of Bud for only $9.99 each.
Rex! Yo, we're out of Bud. Go to AMPM and pick some up, would you? Go for what?
Stock up on Bud for much less at AMPM.
Alright, like I said, we're starting with the first game on the slate, which is the NFC Championship game between the San Francisco 49ers and Philadelphia Eagles, which is quite possibly like the most nondescript game of the season. I mean, what can you say about these two teams except, well, the Eagles are playing well and the 49ers are also playing well. Obviously, the key matchup in all of this is going to be Philadelphia's high-powered offense going up against the 49ers' high-powered defense. It really does feel like Jalen Hurts and company were able to really get off the schneid against the New York Giants in the 2 games they've played. So, yeah, I think they've turned things around and have gotten things back on the right foot there. But then again, San Francisco's defense is also playing at a top-flight level, so it's going to be really hard for anything to really happen in this. I think, obviously, turnovers are going to be a huge factor in all of this. But still, again, that's the key matchup going on right now. I think the main problem for San Francisco is their offense has kind of been hit and miss the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I know they played pretty well against the Seahawks, but the Seahawks were still in that game and driving, and it took that late turnover for them to finally pull away from them. And, well, they only got 1 touchdown against the Cowboys, and, you know, the Eagles' defense is also pretty good, so they should be able to hold the 49ers in check. And at the end of the day, I just don't think that San Francisco's defense is strong enough to constantly hold the Eagles back, and the Eagles are going to just pull away in the second half and win this thing. So, yeah, I'm picking the Eagles to win this.
Peachy, that's Dad's brownie. I can't put it back together. Sure, it's moist. Magic.
It's Duncan Hines Moistness from the liquid chocolate flavor packet.
Moist.
Duncan Hines brownies. Our magic is our moistness.
I want my family to have bran every day. And the bran cereal my family loves enough to eat every day is Honey Bran. This is a bran cereal they're crazy about. Right there? A touch of honey and a special crispness make Honey Bran delicious. They love the taste and I love the bran. What more could a mother ask?
Honey Bran, to you it's bran. To your family, it's delicious.
Today on Search for Tomorrow.
I've got a little investment in mind that might just interest you a whole lot.
Like what?
Little lady, you come in with me on this deal and you'll make money left and right.
Search for Tomorrow and CBS. We're gonna make your day.
Now it's time for the AFC Championship game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs, aka the ankle heard round the world. So yes, in all likelihood, the current health situation of Patrick Mahomes is going to be the major X factor in this whole contest. Especially since the Cincinnati Bengals have been playing near-perfect football at this moment. I mean, their defense managed to keep the high-powered Bills offense in check and should be more than capable of going up even against a healthy Patrick Mahomes at this point. And yes, Mahomes is going to be hindered no matter how good he currently claims that he feels. That just means that the Chiefs are going to be in more of a game management mode and are going to have to rely even more on the likes of Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco, and Jerick McKinnon. That being said, remember, the Bengals' offensive line is also really banged up, and, well, that's just going to be a lot of cannon fodder for a Chiefs defense that really likes to blitz a lot, so I think it's going to fall on a lot to Joe Mixon to have a good rushing game to help break up that Chiefs pressure. Added to that, I think the Bengals are still going to have to score touchdowns and not settle for field goals, even if they have long drives in this game, so, yeah, I think it's going to be really important for scoring in this one. Captain Obvious, I know, but I think that's the truest statement in all of this. And at the end of the day, I'm guessing that the Chiefs have really learned from the past and will just not take the Cincinnati Bengals lightly ever again. I'm guessing the Bengals will put up a very valiant effort, but at the end of the day, the Chiefs are just going to hold them off and, well, they're just going to advance to the Super Bowl. So, while the Chiefs may have learned something, I apparently have learned nothing, and am going with the Kansas City Chiefs to win this. So, I'm predicting Super Bowl 57 will be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
When it comes to do-it-yourself projects, rely on True Value Hardware Store's professional quality master mechanic tools and their customer guarantee. Give our heavy-duty power tools like this 3/8-inch variable speed reversing drill for only $27.99. This 7 1/4-inch circular saw is lightweight, powerful, at just $42.99. And this finishing sander for only $39.99 gets the job done fast. Get master mechanic tools exclusively at most True Value Hardware Stores and home centers.
Hi, Chris Berman here. Bud Bowl 3 is coming January 27th, and you could win $100,000. That's right, $100,000. Just write down the final score on your official scorecard and send it back. Pick up scorecards and team stickers where you buy Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Dry Draft Beer. You might even win an official Bud Bowl 3 Wilson football. Don't pass up your chance to win $100,000. Bud Bowl 3, January 27th.
Nice pass, Chris.
Monday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain, you will enter a world of passion and pride, honor and deceit. Emerald Point NAS, a special 2-hour premiere.
Okay, so again, the next video is going to be the random trade review on Gold Digger the Curse. And yes, I am going to be house sitting, so yeah, you might see me shooting in a different location than usual that day, but I still don't know when exactly I'm going to be able to get that shot, so you don't know, I might actually be back home at that point. It's a very short house sitting gig here, so it's not going to be as lengthy as it was last time. Anyway, the next video after that, which I keep forgetting about, will be the Royal Rumble recap and review, because yeah, it's actually that time. That came a lot quicker than I think everyone thought it would, so, and a lot's happened, hasn't it? So yeah, we've got to go through that. And then after that, it's going to be the recap and review for seasons 3 and 4 of The Mighty Ones. The Super Bowl preview show will then be up probably the week leading up to Super Bowl 57. See you all next time. Hey guys, remember that you can support my work at patreon.com/sleepytimeforcat productions. Also, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so that way you can be alerted to further videos.